Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tanzil Mirza. Today we'll see a very important topic using Angular. It's not particular to Angular actually. Today we are going to talk about clean code. By clean code, I mean a code which is properly readable and understandable by the fellow developers. A code which is free from unnecessary line of code like console log, debugger or single line comments. A clean code is a code which is properly formatted and aligned and which is properly readable, as I said already. So, and we know the importance of clean code, right? So yes, while working on a project, we can follow these simple rules. We can keep these points in our mind while code checking. But still, we are human beings. We are bound to make mistakes. We forget at times. We may accidentally push bad codes into the branch, and it may reach the deployment and production. Chances of such mistakes becomes higher and higher as the number of code contributors increases in the team. So we need a tool that will automatically keep an eye on these things and prevent bad commits. I'm talking about tools like Git Hooks, Husky, Prettier and T-eslint. I'm going to use a sample Angular application for the demo. So let's quickly create a new Angular application with the very own command ng new and whatever the file name you want. Actually, I've already created one Angular application with the name clean code app using the very own command ng new and then clean code app. So the code I have created. So once it is created, we'll go inside and open this in VS Code as I have already done that. Okay. So first thing first, we run npm install. That also I've done. So once that is done, we'll install few more packages. Okay, and those packages are these: Husky, lint-staged, prettier. These are the 7 packages that we need to install. This is the list of packages, and I'll just fast forward this installation part. Okay, I have provided all these comments in the all these commands in the description below. So here are the commands. I'll go through these commands one by one. Okay, and I'll run these commands. And also notice that I have added this parameter --save -dev because I want these dependencies to be added as dev dependencies for the developer machine only. Okay, I don't want the production machine or the host machine to install these dependencies. So I'm just adding it as dev dependencies. So likewise, similarly, I'll go through each and every command and I'll just install them. So don't worry about these commands. I've already pasted these commands in the description below. So I'll just fast forward these commands there. Okay, just feel free to skip this part and I'll come back once this is done. Okay, 1 is done, 6 remaining. Let me quickly run all the commands one by one. Okay, I'm done with all the commands. I'll just quickly go to the package.json and from here we'll just quickly cross check that whether we have got all the commands or not. Okay, yeah, I've got these CLI conventional, also these two, Husky, lint-staged, pretty quick. Okay, I've got everything here. Let's close this file. Okay, so once everything is installed, let's make some changes in the app component TS and see what happens when we check in the code. I'll quickly open app component TS. This file I'll open. I'll add a method ng on in it and I'll add one console log. Let me first ng on in it. I'll add one method and here I'll add one console log. We'll simply print hello world. Okay, one more thing I'll do. I'll add a comment. I'll add a single line comment also. Just add this is a now let's commit this code. Git add, git commit, install new packages. Let's say this. Okay. Also notice the way I am passing the commit message over here. Okay. No ticket number, no proper syntax, no nothing. Let's just hit enter and let me tell you that this is not the preferred way. When you're working in a team, when you're working on some stories or tickets, you have to mention properly, you have to mention on which ticket this thing is to which ticket this commit is referring to. So it should be something like hash and then the ticket number and then colon. So there's a proper syntax that depends upon your team cadence, whatever you prefer. Okay, but definitely this is not the preferred way. This the one that I've done here. So we need to apprehend this at any cost. Okay, this being done, what else is remaining? Okay, everything looks good. Let me just git push origin main, and the code have been pushed. Let's check the same on GitHub now. Refresh. Source app, yeah, see this commit, and app component ts install new packages, yeah, see ng on init has reached, console log has reached, this is a comment also has reached. Okay, so as you can see, now our code base has started getting polluted. If this branch gets merged into master and then master gets deployed into the production with multiple developers pushing similar type of faulty code, it will affect the performance of our application in the long run. It will invite more and more bugs into the production, and debugging in that case will become a nightmare for the developer. Okay, so we have to stop this thing from happening. But we just now installed Husky and all the packages. We installed 7 packages, right? See, 7 packages we have installed, we have added them. What happened to them? We have installed the right packages, but we haven't configured them yet. We haven't configured Git hooks. We haven't configured linting rules yet. So that we will see in the next video. I just don't want this video to be lengthy one. Okay, so I just want to stop here. Digest this thing, whatever we have seen till now, just try to digest that. Ask your questions in the comment section below. So that's all for today. Okay, I have provided all the required packages and all the related commands in the description below. Please go ahead and install all of them one by one. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Tanzil Mirza. This is the part 2 of our series on clean code. In the previous video we installed few packages and we pushed a faulty code as well. Okay. So today we'll configure Git hooks and Husky. So the first thing we need is a Husky folder where we'll keep our Git hooks for the configuration. And notice there is no, I'll just collapse this thing. Notice there is no Husky folder over here. So I'm going to run a command which will create a Husky folder, .husky folder, and inside .husky folder we'll add 3 Git hooks. Okay, so for that, so I'll go into the package.json. Go to the package.json, and in the scripts I'm going to add one more script, that is prepare husky install. Okay, I'll save the file. Husky installed. What happened now? Okay, I'll just, something happened anyway. Okay, so I have added one script over here called prepare, and then I'll run this particular script only. For that I'll do npm run and then prepare, oops, spelling mistake, npm run prepare, hit enter. Okay, as you can see, the moment I ran this command, it said husky installed and husky git hooks installed, and it has created one .husky folder over here. Okay, now what we'll do here, we'll add 3 Git hooks. Those Git hooks are these: commit message, pre-commit, and pre-push. Okay, these are the Git hooks that we are going to add. Okay, if you want to know more about these Git hooks in detail, then you just have to log on to this website. I'll just close it and open it again. The website is githooks.com. Okay, the githooks.com, it will give you a detailed content about all these Git hooks: pre-commit, post-commit, what else is there, post update, pre-push is there, okay, the one which we are using, commit message is there. Okay, so that we are going to use. So one, this thing is created. Now manually I'll create one file, and I'll create 3 files will create, and I want to create that file inside. And notice that I am going to create that file inside .husky in such a way that commit message, in such a way that this commit message, this file is inside .husky, but it is not inside this underscore folder. I mean, this commit message should not be along with git ignore and husky.sh. Okay, just collapse this thing. So it should be at this level, commit message. Similarly, I'll create one more file. Pre-commit. One more file. Pre-push. Okay. I'll simply copy paste the contents here, and again all the script contents I have pasted in the description below. So I just need to go there, commit message, paste it here, commit message, and the next one is pre-commit. What is happening? And then the last one is pre-push. This is the pre-push. One small mistake I did, it is commit message. Just rename this file, and this has to be msg, not the entire word. We can just cross check this thing quickly on the website also. Yeah, it is msg, not the message. Then okay, looks good. Just save all the files, close all the files. Now one more thing, one last thing I'll do is I'll add one file at the root level. One file I'll add the root level, and this file is commitlint.rc.json. Okay. Again, I have provided the content of this file also in the description below. And guys, if time permits, we'll go through the contents of each and every hook and each and every JSON that I have added. We'll go through that if time permits someday. But just to keep this video short and simple, I'm avoiding to go into the details as of now. Alright. So I'll just go there, and I'll copy this commitlint.json also, paste it down here, save the file. Okay. Now one last change we'll do. We'll go into the ts-lint.json. Okay, and there just find it. Just type no console. Okay, it's here only, and just remove rest of the things. True we need, no console true, but rest of the things I have removed. Save the file. Okay, and go to the app component ts. Okay, our faulty code is still there, so we have made some changes now. Let's try to check in these changes. Again I'll do git add, and then git commit -m, added more, or let's just say configured git hooks. Hit enter. It is saying something. What it is saying? It is saying that okay, it checked in the code. Actually it checked in the code, but why? It is saying this was ignored. Okay, this hook was ignored because it's not set as executable. The same happened with commit message also. It's not set as executable. Okay, this is the issue with Linux. It has nothing to do with npm, Angular, or Git hooks, or Husky, anything. This is the problem with Linux. So if you are using the same procedure in a Windows laptop, in a Windows OS, you won't be facing these issues. So this is some Linux thingy, what we'll do, we'll go to the .husky and this thing, we'll just set the 777 for pre-commit. We'll do the same for pre-push, and we will do the same for commit message. Done. Let's clear the things up, and then I'll do git add, and then do git commit again. Let's try configured git hooks like this. Now the lint is running, see, ng lint, and yes, it is throwing us errors. Now let's read the errors one by one. So the first thing it is complaining is calls to the console logs are not allowed. Yeah, one more thing, one by one we'll go. It said in app component ts implement lifecycle hook interface on init or method ng on init class this thing. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. I'm using this method without implementing it, and nobody complained that at that time. But the preferred way is to, the more professional way is to implement on init. Okay, first thing we resolved. First error we resolved. The second error is in the same file at line number 11 it says console calls to console logs are not allowed. Clearly it says, remove this guy, it's not allowed. What else should be this? On line number 11 it should be, okay, double quote should be single quotes. Anyway, when we have removed that entire line of code, that console, so it doesn't make any sense. This will automatically get resolved. Now line number 12, comment must start with a space. This is the comment I told you, right? Comments are okay, but there should be a proper way to do it. Comments must start with a space. There should be a space between double slash and this thing. Okay, and now what else it is saying in the main ts also. So there is a file called main ts. There also it is complaining at line number 12 there is a console error. Line number 12, okay, this is the console. So what I'll just do is just to suppress this warning, I'll do this. I just need to remove that console error. Okay, I'm just removing it. Saved all the file. Now let's try to check in again. Git add, git commit. Let's see. Now where else it is complaining about? Okay, see, now it has started complaining now. Double quote should be single quote and missing semicolon. Okay, this has to be single quotes. Where the semicolon is missing? Let's try this first. Missing semicolon. Let me just quickly see where the semicolon is missing. Okay, here it is saying the semicolon is missing. Let me add the semicolon. Git add. See, now we are moving towards a cleaner code. All files passed is linting. What happened now? Okay, now it is complaining husky commit message hook exited with code 1. When you receive this kind of error message, code 1 error, that means your commit message is incorrect. So that's what I was talking about. There's no ticket number attached, nothing. Okay, this is not the preferred syntax. When you are working on a personal project, when you are the sole code contributor, in that case it is fine. But when you are working with a team, there are several tickets, you need to specify everything. Okay, hash whatever the ticket number is. What's your ticket number? Let's say ticket 123, just in case. Okay, space colon space and then whatever your commit message is. Now let's try to commit again. Let's see what happens now. All files passed linting, and yes, everything looks good. Everything passed. Okay, now what we can do is git push origin. Git push was enough, but this out of habit I do this thing, and I'm pushing the code, and yes, again it ran linting, and yes, the code was pushed. Let's go back to the GitHub, refresh the page and see. Oops, what happened? It did not reach the main. Okay, I forgot to add it. That's the issue. I forgot to add it. Git add and do that again. Git commit. Yeah. Okay, I think this is something else. This is something else. Let me just quickly see what's the issue. Okay, I think I got the issue. I'm inside .husky. I have to be outside now. The root folder. Clear everything. Again do git add, git commit, proper message with the ticket number and all, proper syntax. Hit enter. Now it should be. Now what happened? Okay, forbidden var keyword let A is never used. No issues, man. I'll just remove it. It's not even required. I added it just to see whether things are working fine or not. Git add, git commit, and yeah, all the files got passed. Sync 1. Okay. Git push origin main. Let me just quickly push it. Why it is there? Let me just remove it from here. Okay, I think I already pushed it from here. No, that's why it is showing like that. Anyway, the code has been pushed. I'll go to the GitHub. I'll refresh the page, and yeah, see, now it is there. Implements ng on init is also there. Title is like that. Ng on init is there. No console log, and the comment is also in the proper syntax. So finally, a neat and clean code. That's how we ensure that everyone in the team is following the rules. Since we have added everything in package.json, whenever a new contributor clones the repository in his local machine and runs npm install, it automatically becomes mandatory for him to follow these practices. So in the next video, we'll see how we can tweak these configurations according to our requirements. Yeah, but before we wind up, I wanted to check one more thing. What if I want to go back to that method where I added this, where a equals to 1. Why it was showing that? Just wanted to confirm it once. Git add, git commit. Let's say the ticket number is changed now, and let's say it was added one variable. Hit enter. Okay, now it is again complaining. Just wanted to check this quickly. So see, it's not allowing me to check in the code. Why? Because forbidden var keywords use let or const. It is suggesting that use let or const. And one more thing, it is saying that identifier a, which is this var a, is never reassigned. Use const instead of var. Use const. Okay, what if I do it const? Add git commit, and yeah, see, now everything got passed. That we can do git push origin main. So that's how it works. Okay, now we'll quickly go back. Main ts, added one variable, and yes, it is there. So that's how we enforce, that's how we make sure that our code base is clean and no bad commits are checking in. Okay, so in the next video we'll see how we can tweak these configurations. We'll see how to just play around with these git hooks according to our requirements. So that's it for the day. That's it for today. I hope it was useful Okay, if you have any doubts, please ask your doubts in the comment section below. And thank you for watching this video, guys. Thank you so much.